Okay, I'm going to try to do my testimony really quick. So I was raised in a really godly home with wonderful parents who took me and my sister to church every time the doors were open. And I got a little older and I started doing things that I knew was not pleasing to God. And I started praying that God would convict my heart. And I just knew there were things in my life that I didn't really want to give up, but I knew I needed to give them up if I wanted a relationship with Jesus. And so I started praying that God would convict my heart, that He would make me miserable until I gave my life to Him. And so I picked up a devotion book one night that someone had given me for my high school graduation. And this was the verse in the devotion book. It is not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. I have not come to call the righteous, but sinners. And I thought, that's me. I'm a sinner. And I know I need Jesus. And so the next morning was Sunday morning, and Brother Greg preached his whole sermon on this verse. And my heart started beating out of my chest because I thought, that is so crazy. I just read that last night. And I just had thought up to that point that I would have to clean my mess up before God would save me, that I would have to make everything right and everything good in my life before He would save me. And I finally realized that that's not true, that God cleans up our mess for us, that He takes us just as we are. If we will come to Him and repent, that He takes us just as we are with all of our mess. And so that Sunday morning, the invitation song said this: time after time He has waited before, and now He is waiting again to see if you're willing to open the door. Oh, how He wants to come in. And I thought, that's me. He's waiting on me. And I went down and gave my life to Jesus that day. And it certainly hasn't been perfect ever since. It wasn't perfect right away. And I'm not perfect by any means. But God worked everything out just like He always does. And just gave me a desire for Him and for His Word. And I am just so thankful and so grateful that that He saved me. And that's my testimony. I'm up to 2 minutes.